Hey guys, today we're featuring Sealos, the CloudOS platform, and we're going to see how quick and easy it is to get started developing our own application. So first things first, let's dive into the user area. You can see here, there's a few different modules you can access inside of Sealos. We're going to be focusing on Brain today, so let's go ahead and click on that. And so Brain can help us manage our project from start, and not really to finish, but for the whole life cycle of the app, and continue to help us grow and manage our application into the future. So first of all, to get started, we can go from the text prompt, templates, or the quick start items. Next.js with Postgres sounds fine, so let's go ahead and click that. But of course, if you're on the initial stages still thinking about what you want to use, this is a great time to use the AI to ask questions, to give you the scenario of what you want to do. Maybe a Mongo database will be better for your situation. So you can go ahead and chat with the AI and see what works best for you if you're not sure on what to use. So because we specified we want Next.js and Postgres, it's gone ahead and set that for us. So we can just go ahead and click deploy. So that's sort of the initial stage of getting things planned out and creating the initial infrastructure. And you can see how quick and easy that was to really get started. And you can also leverage sort of brain and the AI power in the future as well. So when you begin to start editing and changing things within your code, maybe things will break and maybe things aren't running properly, maybe your URL isn't accessible, you can use the AI to help you debug those issues. So you can see here, most of our icons are green. Some things are getting started, so they're still white. But you can click on any of these if they turn orange or red, and the AI will help you debug. So if you've got warnings or errors in your logs, if your resource usage has suddenly peaked up or is too high, it can help you, notify you, give you some suggestions, and even a lot of times directly take action for you. So this is really great also for production and scaling. So if you have a production app that's gaining popularity, maybe your database has less resources, right, as you get started, but as you scale, maybe you need to increase the RAM, increase the CPU. Brain can sort of give you warnings about that, about your resource usage, and also help you configure and optimize the database or the production app itself to not be so slow, to have better stability, and to be accessible to your users. So that's a really nice feature of using, the Brain app and the AI itself to help oversee and manage your project. So you can see here, everything's green, everything's running. Our URL also seems to be accessible, so let's go ahead and click on that. And you can see we're greeted with the sort of default, the Next.js demo sort of page. So let's go ahead and close that, and let's go ahead and try to change that URL, or change that page. So we go ahead and click on DevBox. We can see here we have a few ways we can access our DevBox. We could directly SSH into it. We don't want to do that. Today we just want to change the code so we can use an IDE. Drop down list, there's a few different choices. I'm going to stick with VS Code. So if I go ahead and click that, we should start loading our project inside our VS Code. So if it's your first time, you might be prompted to install the DevBox extension. You can go ahead and quickly do that, but it should download the remote code for you. So first time might take a little bit longer as it gets things set up. You can see here we need to trust the author. We're SSHing into this remote environment, so let's go ahead and trust that. So what exactly is DevBox? You might have already picked up by now, but essentially it's just a remote environment where our code lives. And there's a few reasons we might want to do that. DevBox also has a few other extra advantages and some stuff, especially you'll find out maybe when you're creating production apps. We won't really go into too much about that today. But at the base of it, maybe at this level for development, resources and resource usage is probably a great advantage of using something like DevBox. So now with things like Node and Python, maybe there's lots of different versions you need for different projects. Maybe there's different dependencies you need. All those type of things take up obviously resources on your system. Now I've seen a lot of clients being able to use maybe Claude code or similar sort of spin-offs on your mobile phone to help you coding. So if you want to use that type of stuff, maybe it's not really suitable for you to have your entire project hosted on your phone. Install those dependencies that have things running. So using a remote environment such as a DevBox is a great way to sort of handle those use cases and situations. So, whether you have an older PC, you have less storage, limited storage, those type of situations are really great to use DevBox. But even if you have a great PC, for some applications that are particularly large, especially when using AI, maybe you need more RAM, more CPU, or maybe you just don't want to use your local machine and wear your local machine out. hosting or running those type of applications, using something like DevBox is a great way to, have that running remotely and being able to access it from, a wide range of devices without having to download and set everything up each time. So let's head over to the source area now in our Next.js project. Head over to page and let's just make a quick edit. Let's just say hi from, and then let's change this to DevBox. So before I save that, let's just quickly go over to the URL again. So you can see here, get started by editing. Let's go to VS Code, save that, switch back over. You can see everything's been optimized to quickly and easily edit your code and quickly have the results show in the deployed URL. So you can see here we have our change hide from DevBox. So that's a really nice way of how we can quickly get started with using Sealos through Brain, creating DevBox, creating a HTTPS ready SSL secured endpoint, which is really great for a lot of testing because now a lot of the browser features require this, and running SSL on local hosts can be quite troublesome to get set up. So that's really how great, quick, and easy it is to get started creating an application. Obviously, there's some more features of DevBox. You can create snapshots, quickly deploy different environments, maybe staging and production. You can share with the Q&A or share directly with the users in the case of production. So you can get started, have a try, see how DevBox sort of works for you, find if it's suitable for your sort of use case. And a nice thing as well, like in terms of the templates, and again, having that sort of consistency between maybe your internal team and sharing with your colleagues, you can create custom templates with DevBox. Of course, you can go out and check out the CLOS docs. There's a bit more information there about that. So you can create custom templates, share those with your colleagues, and you guys can share a consistent environment, which really helps eliminate that idea of, works on my machine but not yours. So that's also a really nice sort of feature of using this sort of approach to development. So yeah, that's how you can quickly deploy an environment, quickly get set up, quickly edit code. Go ahead, check it out, and see if it works for you. Thanks.